welcome back. This is episode 22 of my knitting vlog. I love knitting, I love crocheting, and I love to talk about it. It's really, a great passion of mine. And I am so happy to see that a lot of people are knitting nowadays as well. And I love that I'm able to talk about it and that people can enjoy it. So I'm very, very thankful for everyone who subscribed on my YouTube channel, and also all the kind words that I'm receiving from you. And I don't know, it gives me such a warm feeling about the knitting community. Yeah, it's really nice to see. But I'm Marleen and I'm from the Netherlands, and we live in a small village. No, it used to be small. Now it's like almost a city nearby the beach. And I am a mother of 2 children and working 20 hours a week, and the rest of the week I'm knitting. Today I'm going to talk about what I'm wearing and what I'm knitting on. It's not as much as usual because I'm really focusing on one project, and it's fingering weight, so very small thread on small needles, so it takes a long while. So I hope you enjoy that as well. What I'm wearing is the Find Your Fate shawl from Andrea Mowry. I showed it a couple of episodes back. I'm going to show you again, but for more explanation I want to refer to the other episode. But this is my Find Your Fate shawl. And also I tell in the other episode about all the yarn that I used. And it's a quite easy knit. So I normally take a long while for knitting this, but when I was on a holiday, I took it with me and I knit it up in 2 weeks. So that's really fast for me. So I think so. Normally I'm very, very quick with putting this on, but now I'm not. Hoppa! So it's quite easy. I thought it was kind of a quick knit. I don't know if it's really beginner friendly, but maybe an advanced beginner friendly. But yeah, I thought it was a very, very nice quick knit to do. And it has also some yarn over, so that's also a technique that you should master to start it. Or you could also just watch a YouTube video and start and learn the yarn overs. And I'm wearing the Felix cardigan. This is a pattern by Savory Knitting. I used the Novita Icelandic wool, which I bought at the Cross & Woods in The Hague, and I used 8 balls, and it's knit up on a 5mm needle and size 2, but I stopped the increases here. It's so funny. We live next to the fire department, and now I'm sitting in a different environment, and I'm looking at the firemen getting out of their truck. So yeah, they're probably thinking, "Oh, what is our neighbor doing there?" Okay, now they're gone. Okay, so. What I didn't knit too long, so it's knitted up from the top down, and I stopped earlier so that I don't have that broad of sleeve, because I like that better. And I think it's actually ended up pretty well, and I also made it not that long, more cropped. and I'm very, very happy with it. You can see that. Oh, and the color is 663. So yeah, that's it. And I'm very happy with it, and it's very warm. I love the Novita wool very much. The only thing is that it peels quite quickly, but yeah, almost every yarn does, is my experience, or at least the rustic wools. So this Novita is really a nice warm rustic wool. That's about it. Then I would like to talk about my chestnut cardigan, because I had some progress with it. And it's a pattern by Marleen, and it's knitted up on a 3.25 millimeter needle. So now the body is finished. Curls up a lot. I'm going to stand for you. So it's about here. Yeah, I'm going to show you a little bit. So it's going to be the same length approximately. And what do I want to talk about? It's the end of the day, so it's quite difficult for me to really focus. So I normally, the advised length is to knit this as well on top, but I stopped earlier because I liked it more cropped. I thought on the pattern itself, it was a little bit too long for my taste. So I like it better when it's a little bit more cropped, especially because I'm going to wear it on top of dresses and skirts. I wear mostly dresses and skirts, and I enjoy the color black for some reason for dresses, so I can have more color of the cardigans that I'm wearing. But then I wanted to start with the sleeves, and they advised actually in the pattern to stop here with the cuff, but I wanted to make it more broader. And also the length of my arms are longer than advised in most patterns in my size. I have 53 centimeters arms on from this point until my armpit. And so I checked another cardigan that I have, the festive yoke cardigan from Skeendiers, which I had on the last episode. And I checked how long it was and where to start on the chart. So I figured out I have to start here and then continue, and then I will knit this 2 times, and then I have the recommended length for my arms. So I have to think. But the other thing, so I'm eventually started this, of course, and now I don't need to think about it. I can just follow the chart. The only thing is that they recommend in the pattern very quick increases in the sleeves, and I don't like that much. I prefer better to have, more evenly increased sleeves. So I use the knitcalculator.com to calculate on how many times I have to increase on the amount of rows. So eventually now it was every sixth row I have to increase, and then after a certain amount I need to do the every 8th round, and then I have the recommended amount of stitches. So, and I'm knitting them, the sleeves, at the same time, because then because the chart, every time you increase, the chart gets broader and broader. And now only have to think at one about it, and then I can do the same at the other one. So I think it's more faster this way for me. At least lesser think work. But I need to untangle all the strings after this video recording. So I'm very, very happy with the progress. So I'm very, very curious when I record again how far I will be. But Marleen, no rush, no rush. I mean, knitting is for a reason slowly, so let's take it slowly as well. Then I have 2 blankets to show you, and that's actually already the last thing that I want to show. My Noreaster blanket, and it's not really, I say, had much progress, but if it's the first time that you've seen it, I'm just going to explain some things, of course. This is a pattern by SunnySeaKnits, and it's called Noreaster Blanket. It's knit up in a fingering weight yarn, and it's very, very nice to use all your advent colors. So for example, if you have an advent or like some waste yarn from socks, it's very, very nice to use it. And the pattern also has decay explanations, but also for fingering weight. And I'm knitting it up on a 2.5 millimeter needle. And what I did, because I thought it wasn't long enough, so I wanted to make it longer. So I picked up the stitches on this end and put it on a circular needle. And I'm going to make it longer, so it really fits like 2 meters of a bed. And then I'm just going to pick these stitches up, and then, yeah, I say it's logical that I need to knit up this then again, and this also as well. And then I'm actually more happy with the blanket than I was. And of course it's not that far, only the 4th rows, but I think it will be much more beautiful when it's a little bit longer. So it will be a real blanket. So that's it. And then I have the Woodland Ripple blanket from Attic 24. This is a free pattern, and I think it's also in English, by the way. But it's called the Woodland Ripple. I use it's crochet, and I use a crochet hook of 2.5 millimeter needle. And yeah, it's really, for some reason, this is my go-to crochet project. Because it's not difficult, but it has the difficulty that you need to pay attention to. And it's, for me, that helps me so much to get more mindful and more like in a meditative state. So to meditate, and yeah, I'm really enjoying this project. So it takes a long while to knit, of course, to crochet, but yeah, I really am enjoying it so much. So it's yeah, for that reason, if you're looking for something like that, and it's very, very easy, you know, it's like a stockinette, but a little bit more paying attention, then this is really something I can recommend. And of course it's beautiful. I mean, all these waves, yeah, I love it so much. So I think I casted on 420, a chain of 420, and then you get like 1.5 meter, sort of. But so I'm really, really enjoying this one. It's I love it a lot, and I'm really looking forward that it's finished. because I think it's so warm. Yeah, very nice to put on the couch when you're in the evenings more colder. And then I have one last thing to show you. Maybe you already seen it. This is something that I made with my daughter during the fall holiday. She goes to a Waldorf school, so she really enjoys making all these things. Of course, every child does, but she does it also on school. And she attached all the stitches around and also on the on this edge. And so the only thing that I needed to guide her in is with the cutting of the pieces and of course explaining where she needed to put the stitches. But for the whole thing, she actually made most of her herself. And as well these cute little, how do you say, the dwarfs? Yeah. So, or elves could also be. So it's very, very cute. Oh. And it's if you're living in the Netherlands, it's from Atelier Lindelicht. I will put it under here. Yeah, so cute. But that's it, yeah. So I'm going to put it here. Very cute. That having said, I am thinking about, I need to update my Ravelry page as well. Because I don't explain everything anymore underneath the videos, but I make a reference to Ravelry. But I have to also update it, of course, then. So please forgive me, I haven't done that yet, but I will. And that's it, actually. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you next time soon again. No, I hope to see you next time again. And if you would like to subscribe or put a like, that would help me so much. Thank you so much. Bye bye.